All right, another big story we are following tonight, the extreme heat just not letting up, and it comes as the state now reports the first heat-related death of the season.
Now, the person who died was a man who lived in Baltimore and was in his 30s. The health department reminding all of us, take it easy if you have to go outside.
Have to hydrate for sure. Let's check in with Bob Turk with when we can expect to see some relief.
It'll be coming after tomorrow. We may get some storms in the afternoon, which will give some temporary relief. Right now, it's still at 94. It's a very warm evening. Only 80 in Oakland, 93 in D.C., 88 in Cumberland, 90 down at the beach there, 91 in Annapolis and Easton and Cambridge. And the dew point is up a little bit to 68, although it's drier in Frederick. It is hotter there. 70 over in Annapolis, 70 east in Ocean City. That means our heat index currently around the Baltimore region, upper 90s, 100 degrees away. It feels in Bel Air. 95 in Cumberland and 95 in Ocean City. 100 degrees down at Patuxent is the way it feels. Now, we do have relief headed away and some showers and storms tomorrow. We'll talk about that coming up in just a few minutes. Denise?
All right, thank you, Bob. Well, let's bring in Rachel Minitoff now. As the heat warning continues into the week, doctors, as we said, urging people to protect themselves. Rachel, what should we be doing to stay safe? Give us a reminder.
Hi, Denise. We talked to an ER doctor today who says there are two things we should do. Get out of the heat when we can, and also to hydrate well, because as we all know, heat-related illnesses can lead to serious ailments and can also result in death. The City of Baltimore's health commissioner issued a code red extreme heat alert for Monday and Tuesday, emphasizing the extreme heat is particularly dangerous for young children and older adults and those with chronic medical conditions. An emergency room doctor at Union Memorial Hospital in Baltimore says that if you start having muscle cramps, swelling, fatigue, or any dizziness, these are signs you may be developing a heat-related illness. More extreme symptoms include changes to a person's mental status. There's also the possibility of heat stroke. This happens when the body loses its ability to regulate its own temperature. People can develop very high temperatures, which have neurological and/or cardiovascular consequences. Last year, 20 Marylanders died due to the heat, according to the Maryland Health Department website. And today, the state is reporting its first heat-related death, a man in his 30s from Baltimore City.
The reality is that the complications that come along with the heat don't only affect the elderly or the infirm or people with pre-existing conditions. You know, I don't know the exact specifics of that situation, but anybody, if they're out in the heat and they're not able to protect themselves appropriately, can succumb to the effects of heat-related illness.
Dr. Froelich says even though we are in quarantine, it's important to check on people who are at risk, anyone who might lose their air conditioning in their homes, or anyone who isn't interacting with other people on a regular basis. Reporting live in Baltimore tonight, I'm Rachel Minitoff for WJZ.